I woke up this morning with one plan, and that was to get to a new country. Now that country happened to be Slovenia, as it has been my goal to get there ever since I bought this scooter 5 days ago. I started in the town of Split, a known holiday destination, and now I was about to reach the border to Slovenia about 500 kilometers later. I was happy that this scooter ride was soon about to end, and excited to see what was in store for me next after I made it to Ljubljana.
Ljubljana, 103 kilometers. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah, I just ate dirt. Holy. Hell yeah, let's head into Slovenia. Thumbs up, Europe. Slovenia.
I now rolled into country number 6 on this journey. The feeling of accomplishments will always feel just as good. But I wasn't done yet. I still had to get to the capital city, which would definitely take the whole day, if not longer. So I carried on riding.
In Slovenia, in a random ass town. I'm hungry as fuck, which is kind of unfortunate because in this country, if you're hungry on a Sunday, I get it, it's a Sunday. Once a week, it is a Sunday, that's quite normal. But everything is fucking closed. Everything is closed. So what do you do if you're fucking hungry on a Sunday? You just fucking starve. Well, I found a bakery. What I buy, I'll show you right now. That's it. That's just like fucking a little bit of bread with a little cheese on top. I bought 3 of those. What is fortunate is that the lady who worked there, she was really nice. And she gave me these fucking diabetes things. This for free. 2 of those. What?
When you're feeling kinda lonely and your spouse is kinda dead, I feel like curling up with someone in your empty little bed. There's danger around the corner, and your love life's in decline. You'll no longer be a boy with a little widow's wife.
This day on the scooter was definitely the most impressive for me. I managed to ride 130 kilometers when reaching Ljubljana, which I think could be a new personal record. I felt relieved by the fact that I no longer have to spend my days riding a small scooter, so I rewarded myself with a bed at a hostel and then started exploring the city.
You think she looks at me? Am I invisible? She's just playing with you. Know how to do. You told me, I told you to dance with her. Trying to do it. I was there, she doesn't care.
Thumbs up, Europe!
She still ignores me.
This is what you do. Walk out like nothing's happened. Take this and this. Grab this, right? And then, like, no one saw anything. Nobody saw nothing.
I decided to stay here for a couple of days to be able to see everything that was worth a visit. So I found an abandoned train which I chose to turn into my own free hotel room for the time being. I was informed about the massive mountain range in the area, and I told myself before I left this country I had to climb that mountain. I told Anna about it, a friend of mine from Slovenia, and she kindly offered me a ride to the bottom of the mountains. So I was on my way.
Thank you so much for the ride anyways, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yo, what's up people? My name is Toms, and I have just been dropped off in the middle of nowhere. Now I met Anna, and she took me here. What's gonna happen is, it is currently 8, I think it is, 8 p.m. We're gonna go up a mountain, try to fucking see the sunrise. Now, the sunrise is in about 11 hours. It takes about 5, maybe 6 hours to climb, so that's fucking dumb. What do I do? Do I sleep? Do I not sleep?
I was still some distance away from the trail itself, so I rode those last kilometers with a scooter, and then I made a decision to find somewhere to sleep for a few hours.
Okay, so here's the deal. You guys see the light down there? Yeah, so do I. It's a fucking hut, something like that. I don't know if people are here now. Okay, I don't really want to show too much light, but I will just for the video. I assume not too many people will be here at this time. I assume we'll just fucking put our heads down here, like right here. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? I hope that's a fucking bird and nothing else.
After about 2 hours of sleep, with some crazy noises surrounding me, I decided to get up and start hiking. With over 5 hours till sunrise, I thought it would be possible to reach the top by then.
Alright, what's up y'all? Let's fucking do this shit. Okay, 5 hours until the top. I don't know if I want to believe that at all, but at least we got 5 hours now until the sun comes up, I think. Yeah, let's go.
Hiking at this time was definitely exhausting, but also peaceful. The sound of nature were like music to my ears. Around 3 hours later, I reached a big wooden cabin, which was obviously closed due to the fact that it was only 4 in the morning. It was cold, very cold, -°C. I didn't have a lot of clothes, so when I sat down for a minute, I started freezing straight away. It was too early for the sunrise, so I didn't want to climb all the way to the top yet, since it was very windy and cold in general. So I stayed around the cabin area for about an hour until I started seeing some light in the distance. That's when I started climbing the rest.
Just check this shit out. I came all the way down here. Holy fucking shit. Sick. Oh, holy shit. Oh. Got some fucking pasta. Tastes like water, but at least it looks like I'm having a great meal. This place is just absolutely insane, incredible, man. It's crazy. Even when the sun's starting to hit now, I'm actually warm. It feels better. Speaking of being warm, we're continuing our way towards fall, which means that it's gonna get colder by every day, really. Now the fact that I've been on this journey for 2 months now, I think, almost, and yeah, I feel like I need a little break. I got a friend in the Netherlands. We've been speaking for a little bit. I met him once right before Corona hit. He's a cool guy. We've been, Snapchatting a little bit. He's asking me like, yo, Toms, where you been up to? Yeah, I've been fucking riding scooters and shit. We've been talking. And we've also been talking about meeting, and why the hell don't I just go there? So we're gonna have to try to head north.
I wanted to go to the Netherlands, so I started descending down from the mountain. When I finally got down, I found my stashed sleeping equipment and started riding my scooter the long way back to Ljubljana.
Yes, water. Woohoo!
Around 4 hours later, I made it back, so I went to the abandoned train wagon to relax, because in the night, I planned on getting a freight train that could possibly take me pretty close to the Netherlands. The wagon connection was already there, but according to my research, it wouldn't leave until after midnight. So I went to sleep for a couple of hours. Looking back at it now, I wish I never did that, because when I was woken up by my alarm, the train had already left. Now I had to figure out what the deal was. The next train going to the same destination won't leave in 3 days. Right now, I wanted to just catch anything going out of this place. As long as it's north, I'll be fine. But to do that, I needed to act like I belonged by the rails. So I bought a high-vis vest and then started waiting at the yard. Many trains passed, some went the right way, others went the opposite. After nearly 4 hours, I saw a train that I thought would suit me well. So while I was waiting for it to stop, I put on my vest and got ready to execute.
I know, a little ride.
I got on the train unseen. Well, people probably saw me but didn't think too much of it. Now it was just time to wait for departure, and according to my research, I shouldn't be waiting here too long.
We're going very slow right now. I just want to get out of the city. This shit has to go faster, otherwise I'm gonna get seen. I'm gonna get fucking seen. I'm not afraid, I'm tough.
My train never really picked up speed. As I was rolling through the biggest yard in the country, I realized something unusual was going on.
I don't know if I said this, but this is not the best ride. You're very visible. If the train goes fast, you're good. But like now, this is not good. A worker just walked past here. I don't know if he saw me. Oh, fucking people everywhere. Now we're fucking reversing, aren't we? This is dumb. Why are we going backwards? There is someone on my train. Fuck. I don't know if I was spotted. How do you train hop? Well, this is not how you do it.
That's gotta be my most unsuccessful train ride to this date. I thought about waiting in the yard until my train departed again, but the locomotive turned off and the driver had left. So I thought the best thing to do was to leave as well before I'm getting chased out by workers. I'm sure I was on the right train, but at the wrong time.
In the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. I done said the right thing.
So I went back to the city. At least I still had my scooter, otherwise I would have had to walk that distance. When I got back, I saw some weird stuff going on. Cops everywhere and then a massive crowd of people. I wasn't too sure what was going on at first, but I soon found out that the locals here were tired of all the corona restrictions. Well, I don't blame them honestly, as you need a certificate to get into any shops. The next day, I continued watching trains, but it started raining, so I lost all motivation. I had now been here for 1 week and I just needed to go somewhere new. Therefore, I booked a cheap night bus to Prague in Czechia.
I've been in the wrong place, but it must have been the right time. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong song. I've been in the right vein, but it seems like the wrong on. 'Cause I've been in the right world, but it seems like the wrong.
I now find myself in Prague, an interesting city with a lot of history. But I wasn't here for any history lessons though, and being that I've spent the last week in another capital city, I was kind of fed up by populated areas. So I got a short train ride to the outskirts of Prague, where I hoped I could get on a freight train today.
What's up, y'all? Just got off the train. The passenger train dropped me off, yeah, a little bit away from Prague. We're gonna try to catch a train. It's gonna probably take me north. I know it's gonna take me north. Don't really have much to say. I'm really tired. Didn't sleep much last night because I got the bus, obviously. And now we're walking through the overgrown grass or whatever. Surprisingly, there is a train here I don't know if I want to catch it because it doesn't really have that much spots to hide at. There's workers everywhere, guys, but I'm at the yard. We got one line of Porsches going south and one line of Skodas going north. Tempted to get to Skodas, but at the same time it's kind of fucking risky because it's not very many places to hide. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to think about this. Told you there's fucking shit going on here, man. All right, guys. Okay, I've been here for a while now. That's the train I really want to ride. Oh fuck. Almost fell, sorry. Shaking camera. I really want to catch this train. And we got a good rideable wagon right in front of us. Wow. We gotta be careful here. Look for workers, people, everything.
I managed to get on a very good ride after not waiting for too many hours. I had an idea where this train would take me, but I did not know how much work it was gonna do before reaching its final destination. But I was up for the adventure anyways. Anything that'll get me north, man. I waited around 2 hours underneath the semi-truck before it finally departed.
We did it. 2 hours under this thing, man. It's 2 hours. And now. Hell yeah! Thumbs up, girl!
Spent 2 years of my life in a foreign land. Came home to my young wife at a different land. Saw 15-something bodies lying off the ground. Just one click of my thumb laid the bodies down. Oh, it seems nightmares have become our dreams. Life ain't just what it seems. Still run by ancient schemes. And oh, it shows on the faces of those who know. Love knows where the money's gone. Try to get your hands on gold, but hey, while anybody trying to sing.
Alright, our train just stopped. It's been an alright ride so far. That was it. I think now we're going again. It's kind of scary in these big cities. They got these big yards. At first we're going. Yeah, we're in Germany now, by the way. I don't think I said that. But yeah, we made it into Germany. First time in Germany, we made it by freight. Hell yes. This shit is slow as fuck. Very, very slow. I don't know why. Why is my train here? I have an electric locomotive and there are no cables above. I don't get it. I can't get out of here. I'm in some sort of an industrial zone. You always have days where everything just goes to shit, basically. Even though not too much went to shit today, but fucking hell, I could have been in fucking northern Germany by now, almost. I got my bag, I got my scooter. There's a worker up in front of the train. Well, actually, technically it's the back now, but the locomotive left like 2 hours ago. There was nothing happening here. I mean, it's not like it's anything going on here, but when I arrived, there was a ton of shit happening. Now it's a few hours later, nothing's happening at all. My train is just behind there, basically behind that little fucking truck. Oh no, there's a car. I don't know if I'm allowed to be here at all. I don't know if you have to cross a fence or anything to get in here. It's kind of scary, but okay, here we are. The water is boiled, just about at least. Now I got some fucking weird ass beans. I don't know if it even is beans. I think there's a restaurant down here. I don't know if it's open, but we're gonna have to see. Maybe we can fill water there. At least you can't just use tap water. I pay a lot of money for the fucking water bottle. Well, at least we can switch out the Serbian water bottle with a fucking German one. Fucking most expensive water I've ever had. Yeah, I think we should hurry up back to that yard because I really don't want to miss that train, to be honest.
The train hasn't moved at all. This is where I'm gonna sleep right now. Yeah, I got some roof over my head. It's fucking 3. I'm tired as shit. Time is now fucking soon 6, alright. There's my scooter. And as you can probably hear, there's a lot of shit going on out here. You know, fucking vehicle driving by. There's a train though. It's been taken in for unloading, I think.
I woke up the next morning realizing that my train didn't want to go further, so I went to a big train yard nearby and started waiting for any northbounds. Most of the trains passing through here do stop, which is fortunate for me, but the rides here aren't as good as the train I had the previous day, but I thought I would be able to get away with it anyways.
Go. This is not a good train in the day at all, but I'm sick of waiting and I want to go north and I want to meet my friend. I assume we just sit here. Yes, I'm not feeling too good about this, but this is how it is. Need to go north. This is one way to go north, I'm gonna tell you that. But as I said, do not do this. You can watch me do it, but yeah, that's all. I think we're out of the yard. I think we are out of the train yard.
Train, won't you take me on? Train, won't you take me on? I wanna see the land where they don't know who I am, and they don't care how I spend my days. Train, won't you take me on?
Just beneath the red lights over there, there's people wearing red vests. I assume they're workers or something like that. All the way there, underneath the red light, there's a guy wearing an orange vest.
The cops are down there.
Fucking police.
We're getting out this shit right now. Holy shit, fucking cops, dude. What?
Train, won't you take me on?
Fucking cops.
Train, won't you take me on?
As I jumped over the train and then over to that gravel road, they were walking towards me. They were literally walking towards me. I've definitely been spotted on the way. Holy shit, what type of animal lives here?
I think that was my message. I couldn't keep doing this train hopping thing. I hid in the grass for some time, then 3 police officers walked past me and somehow did not see me. By that time, I had already put away my SD cards just in case I was caught. It then started raining, so I set up my tent for some cover but ended up falling asleep for a few hours.
You're on video.
Yo, Tom,
Yo, what's up? It's been a while.
just come to the Netherlands. I'll wash your clothes. You can go take a shower here, and then we just eat bananas together here.
It is about 5 p.m. right now. I slept in my tent. I ate some food, obviously. Spoke to Matthew, as you already know and heard. I'm actually still a little scared from the cops. Not sure which way I actually came from. I don't think the cops are still here. There's no fucking way. My scooter is not as good as it was when I first bought it. It's been through a lot. It's like 5:30 now. Spent a while packing everything. But yeah, one last scooter ride. And there we go.
All by myself again. This is what I always dreamt. Living by the same old black river. Will we ever
spent another day and a half riding my scooter and ended up in Leipzig. My plan was to continue, but my body told me not to. In other words, I was extremely tired physically. So I relaxed during the evening and watched the sunset before finding somewhere to sleep. I woke up the next morning thinking I could just hitchhike to the Netherlands instead, but after just 5 minutes with my thumb out, the police escorted me away from the highway and told me to ask people at a service station instead, so I gave that a try.
By any chance you're going west or anywhere away from here? Are you on a road trip, driving somewhere? Because I'm trying to get out of here, north or west or anywhere.
No, I stay here.
You stay here? Yeah. I'm trying to go west.
West?
Yeah. Are you by any chance going west? Or you're just staying here?
I'm not from here. That's the problem.
You're not from here?
No, I'm not from here.
But are you going anywhere?
Yeah, I'm going to the south.
English? Deutsch? Only Deutsch? Going west, are you? I just don't have the energy to go around and ask people, man. If this was like in early in the trip, I would have definitely done it, but now I just have nothing. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna head back to the city, even though I don't want to do that at all, because it's fucking long and I'm tired as shit. I booked a bus to Hanover, which is like 2 or 3 hour bus ride, I think. But I just checked the ticket and the bus runs all the way to Amsterdam. Now obviously, if people are getting off at the same time as me in Hanover, then I can just sit in the bus all the way to Amsterdam for like 10 euros instead of like, what, 50, 60. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's the plan at least.
And that's how I made it to Amsterdam. My friend doesn't live here though, but in Utrecht, about 40 kilometers away. Since I still had my scooter, it wasn't that big of an issue regardless.
Yeah, so this is my last time cooking ramen noodles. My last day in the tent. Gonna meet Matthew today. Woohoo! Yeah, sun's on its way up. Looks amazing. Yeah, got about 20 kilometers on the scooter today, and then I'll be there.
Yo, what's up, man?
I'm dirty, but it's oh, man.
Wow. Damn. Matthew was like, yo, Toms, you got a shower? You smell like shit. Okay, he didn't say that, but I know he wanted to say it. We got a shower. First shower in 12 days. That's a new personal record. I haven't washed myself or anything, been wearing the same thing for 12 days. Brand new record. I'm all clean. This is where he lives. He's got a bedroom, he's got a little living room and everything. You know, this is where he's chilling. Yo, what are you doing? What are we gonna do today? Do you have an idea?
Yo, Tommy, wanna drive a Lamborghini?
All right, let's go. For real?
The trash man. Just some cars here. Oh, I thought you wanted to do the Lambo. I mean, we can do the Ferrari. Does it work? Where are we going though? Just gonna take a little drive or what?
Yeah, of course.
Needs the moon to take the tides away. All we need's a little time to chase the blues away. Sun is out and it feels like it's always gonna stay. Let this last forever, turn tomorrow into yesterday.
What's about to happen right now? What are you doing?
Some apples.
Apples?
Yeah.
Sure.
We're gonna cook them right here.
All right. Wait, what the hell, really?
Close. Close.
The last time I was here, I had my eyes on this specific bridge in the area. I wanted to jump it. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do that then, but I did now, so I told Matthew about it and he was keen to check it out.
Crazy ass fucking doors on this.
Yeah.
Yo. This is a bridge, pretty massive bridge, and I feel like I have the opportunity to jump it right now. I'm not gonna jump right now because we need a depth check it, and as soon as I get in that water, I'm gonna be freezing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to swim about 50 meters one way, swim as far down as possible, see if it's deep, then yeah, it's good to go. We can jump it another day. Anyways, I'm cold now, don't want to get into the water. It's fucking fall, October or some shit like that. How many degrees is it, Matthew?
I think it's around 13.
13?
Yeah.
It's not too bad, but I guess the water, I don't know where the
It's
water
a bit
comes
chilly.
from. It's gonna be cold. There, these people are gonna think that I'm gonna commit suicide. I'm not even kidding. In Norway, you can get fines up to 2,000 euros doing this shit. So, alright, fuck it. This is gonna be my coldest step check ever. Utrecht dirt water. But hey, good news, it's deep enough. I didn't even hit bottom. That was a cold but check. You've got to be safe. You remember what happened in episode 1.
What is this food? Pasta?
Well, it's pasta di pesto with chicken. But I decided to do something different and just put everything into a blender. So, except the pasta and the chicken.
I'm here, we're living a luxury lifestyle now, you know, driving these cars, eating dinner for the first time in like 11
For
months.
this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment. So overdue, I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming and you know this all I got. I've been sacrificing for years. Why the rest of y'all if not? These motherfuckers want my spot to catch me slipping, I think not. So I'ma do this shit until the day my body rot. I said I'ma give it my all, never slipping, I won't fall down and fight right to the death. You know I've been ready to brawl. Swear to God I seen it all. Hold up, let me paint that picture. I was poor, you was richer, but I'm in the ring with you. Hold up, wait, now let me hit you with some real shit. Open up your mind, maybe you'll find that you can feel this. I had nothing, came up with something and I still got it. Motivated by the shit I seen, boy, it's so hypnotic. Yeah, look to my left and see my brothers selling drugs. Look to my right and see my sisters fucking thugs. Ain't funny how this life go.